if a city is twice as big, does it need twice as many gas stations? Because, we have to supply, not exactly nutrients, but energy, gas for all those cars.
The naive expectation is that if you double the number of cars, you're going to need to double the amount of fuel, so double the gas stations. To find out whether this was true, they plotted the data on a log-log plot and found a straight line. But the exponent wasn't 1, it was about 0.8. This means that for every doubling, you only need around 74% more gas stations, which is a decent savings. The amount of roads and electrical cables also scale in roughly the same way. The rough figure that West gives in his book is that they all have scaling exponents of around 0.85.
It is interesting that some of the things that we can share, like you can drive on the road, but so can I. When it's shared resources, yes, cities can be surprisingly green. The argument is that cities can be even greener than you might think, than living out in the middle of nowhere.
But cities have even bigger benefits. Things like total wages, GDP, and the number of patents all scale superlinearly, with exponents that cluster somewhere around 1.15. Meaning that for every doubling in size, you get around 120% more of each. All of this becomes especially significant when you compare a small town of, say, 50,000 people to a city 100 times its size, because infrastructure needs only need to go up by a factor of about 50, while total wages, GDP, patents, and inventions, they all go up by a factor of 200. Unfortunately, disease and crime also go up by the same factor. Or look at it this way. On a per-person basis, you'd only need about half the infrastructure, while you get double all the socioeconomic factors. So cities, far from being detrimental to the world, they might actually be one of our best inventions, and an indirect driver of a lot of scientific and technological progress. Perhaps this is also why people often say that life in the city feels faster. A feeling that seems justified because researchers looked at how fast people walk in cities of different sizes, and they found that people literally do walk faster in larger cities.
That turns out to depend on city size. It's not just that the sidewalks are congested or not. It's just like the vibe gets people amped up. They move faster in cities.
So the pace of life seems to be increasing, but that may come at a cost because, as one person put it, everything nowadays is ultra. Everything is being transcended continually in thought as well as in action. No one knows himself any longer. Young people are stirred up much too early in life and then carried away in the whirl of the times. Wealth and rapidity are what the world admires. Could it be that life is accelerating so fast that humans won't be able to keep up? Well, probably not, because this quote was written in 1825 by Wolfgang von Goethe. For the past 200 years, and probably longer, almost every generation has felt like life was accelerating. And yet every generation has managed